Brand versus branding. When we are reviewing your brand, we are pretty much reviewing what is in your inside. Branding has to do with how does it look from the outside. Where do I start? Do you start from the outside or do you want to start from the inside? You're right. We will start from the inside. We want to know exactly what is the message that you have, where is your passion, so you can then project that with your brand. We do have a very simple method, and I call that from blah to brand. So you might want to consider this video as the short version of that lesson in case you don't have the time. Let me give you a recap of what I mean to go from blah to brand quickly. The B is for be authentic. The most common mistake that I see is that people think about themselves. Let's say that you have a passion for cats. Well, that doesn't mean that you're going to use your branding elements all about cats if you want to attract business owners. Because the main thing here is that you want to attract them. In other words, it is not about you, it is about them. I have to say, if you're watching this video, you are in the right track because you want to make sure that you're doing the right things. And being authentic is going to require that you go to maybe for a long walk and then you have those conversations with yourself, or you have a life review, or even better, a business review. What has worked? Where is the friction? What hasn't really worked? 99% of the times when something is not going right, there is friction in your message, or there is friction in what you want to say and the way that you are saying it, or even in the people that you are trying to convey that message to. Okay, so B is for be authentic. R, relationships. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many times I have said this. There is a digital immune syndrome, which means that you receive so many notifications that your eyes can't really read any longer. It doesn't matter how good the message is, because you are so immune to that message. It is very difficult to say for you, I'm going to invest my time to consume this content. Therefore, if we think about it, when we build that relationship, then we establish a secure path, so people that have a relationship with us, they are going to hear what we have to say. Relationships are very important if you want to take your brand, take your message to the next level. Those people who love you, who like you, who trust you, and who believe in you, they are your advocates. They will share the message. Don't confuse this. Don't think that because they are not your buyer persona, or they're not most likely the people that will buy from you, that doesn't mean that they cannot be your biggest cheerleaders. Hey, those can. A from the brand acronym is for authority. What I love about this part is for professionals, for individuals that have a mastery, that have experience, decades of wisdom. You are an authority in your marketplace. Let's claim that. So what can you do to claim that authority? Maybe you're thinking writing a book. Maybe you're thinking, well, I need to be a speaker. Maybe you are thinking, I should be in the cover of this magazine, or I should be the keynote of this convention. All of those ideas are great, and we will talk about it when we discuss in our marketing mastermind circles what is going to be the path that you want to take to make sure that you reach that goal faster with the resources that you already have. N from the acronym, the brand acronym, N stands for name, logo, and tagline. And listen, this is an area where I see friction as well. The most common sense will tell you that you want to use a name that features the result. Here is the thing. When we are deciding the name for your business, for your offers, and for your company, for your mission, you will have different messages. So don't be afraid of leave yourself room for expansion. And because of that, maybe, just maybe, you might want to consider branding you as your personal brand first. There is a whole system that you can use to scale from going first with your personal brand and then scale to your corporate brand. And we will talk about it as well. But for the time being, your name, your logo, and your tagline, make sure that you're using your personal brand with confidence. Don't be afraid of saying, hey, my name is this and I do that. The more simple you can be, the better. We have been so much creative that sometimes that is further from reaching the target audience. In particular, if you consider that people go to Google and they search specific questions. So you need to be very tactical of the keywords that you will use in the name, in the tagline, and of course in the content that you create to attract the right people to consume your content. E is for differentiator. What makes you different? And one of the things that I see here is when we have an idea, it's very tempting to go ahead and move forward and do whatever it takes to take that idea to the next level. Now, very few people do this exercise, which is study your market, create your business plan, study what is the target audience and what other companies are already working in that. You want to do that because you want to create your message using something that is already established. Let me give you one example. Let's say that you're selling home appliances and you are offering installations at home for free. You might want to use a point of reference, for example, Uber, and you can say in your message, and with this platform, you know exactly where the driver is, you know exactly what car they're driving, their name, and you can track where they are so you don't have to wait for the whole day for that person to come home and fix your appliances. Well, that is a big differentiator. And that also is using a name that people can relate to. Make it easy for them. Now let's talk about your actionable steps. There is a branding grid. I want you to download that document, that business review, and go through what it is that you can do to improve your brand. That's what I mean when I said from black to brand, okay? See you next time.